Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Luna and I make Animal Crossing videos every single week. So if you're into Fairycore, Tropicalcore, and any decorating videos, maybe consider subscribing to join our little AC family. Last week we decorated our beach bakery. It turned out so cute, super obsessed with it. I'll leave the link to this video in the time cards on top if you're interested to see how I created everything and all of the items that I used. But in today's video, we will be decorating 3 beach sections that you can use for your island. I only have one more beach section left, which I will be posting in the next video. And then after that, we will be completely done with this island and ready for the island tour. I'm super excited to show you guys everything and how everything turned out. I worked so hard on this island and I'm super proud of it. But without further ado, let's get right into the video. Here is the beach section that I will be decorating today. I'm just picking up where we last left off. I'm going to be decorating this little rock that I'm standing on and the whole beach behind me. For this first build, I'm going to start by decorating the small little beach rock. I have been lucky only one time to be able to get an island that has really nice big rocks, and every other island after that I just keep getting these small little rocks. I love these little rocks, but sometimes I want something bigger to decorate because when it comes to these small little ones, I struggle on what to do with them, like what to decorate on them. So I ended up just creating a small little pond and adding a butterfly and a flamingo here and adding a couple of grass standees. I absolutely love grass standees and I feel like it's a very underrated item and they add so much detail when you're decorating. And I'm going to add a mum cushion here so that you have a space to sit. So I'm going to continue extending the log path all the way up until the other section. And then in this section, I wanted to keep it simple and not overdo it because in the past, I have a tendency of adding so much to a build and make it a little overwhelming, but I'm learning to kind of tone it down a bit. So for this little area, I'm going to fill it up with the green grass path and a couple of coconut trees, and then I added the vine chair because I thought it fit the aesthetic here since it has like this woven design on it and it felt very tropical to me. I'm also going to be filling up the little area that I have on the right side. I usually leave these last for when I'm preparing for my island tour. I do one last cleanup of my island to make sure everything is perfect before I save my DA, but I wanted to show you guys how I decorate them just in case any of you are struggling with some ideas. So I'm going back and I'm adding the mush parasol, the mum cushion here, and then I decided to add a star fragment. So now I'm going to start decorating the little strip, and I'm going to start off by adding 2 pieces of the pond here to make it look like a little pond, and then next to it I'm just going to fill it up with some bushes. Next to the bushes, I'm going to add a garden wagon with a little garden gnome so it could look like he's pushing the wagon, and then I went back and added Karopi's snack to look like a little frog in the pond. And here's how the build looks. I'm absolutely obsessed with this little rock. I thought I wasn't going to like it as much as I do just because I spent so much time trying to figure out what I should actually add here and what I wanted, but I love it. It's super simple and cute. I also love this little beach area. You can definitely switch out the items and the colors and add whatever theme you're going for, and I bet it will look amazing on your island. So now on to the next build. Here is the area of the second build that we will be working on today. This build is next to my house, which is my sea castle. For this section, I was going back and forth on what I really wanted to add here, and since this is right next to my house, I decided to just keep on with the pond theme, and instead of adding my green grass path that I add everywhere on my island, I decided to just go for the pond path here and add some coconut trees, and on top of the pond, I decided to add some more flamingos and mum cushion here, and then I'm going to add some flowers in between the path. I was going to add some mermaid dresses here to make it look like they're underwater. I might just experiment with it and add some later on. If you see some mermaids when you come to my island, that's why. I also saw this picture on Pinterest of these little turtles on the sand, and if you use the shell stool, it looks like they're little turtles walking on the beach, and I thought that looks so cute. So I think for the next build I'm going to include that, and I might go back to my other builds and switch out some items and add them onto it because it just looks so cute. So I'm just going to finish off the build by adding the flamingos. I was debating if I should go for like the hot pink flamingo or the light pink flamingo, but I ended up just sticking with the hot pink because the hot pink just lights up the whole build. And I'm going to add the grass standee, mum cushion, and a large mushroom platform. Here is how the build ended up looking. I absolutely love it. It's so cute and very tropical. I'll leave all of the codes that I use in this build in the description below. I do use 2 different pond designs to create this. I think they're by the same creator, I'm not sure, but they go together so well. So check it out if you're interested. Now on to the next build. Here is the section for our third and final build for today. I will be decorating the large rock formation that I have in the back and this cute little beach that I'm standing on. This build is going to be quick, easy to follow, and very easy to recreate on your island. I decided that I didn't want to decorate as much on this beach or the rock as I usually do. So for this beach, I wanted to add a large item here just to fill up the space so that I don't have to decorate as much. And then I thought this fountain would look great here, and it did. It definitely elevates the area. So now to decorate the rock, I ended up using the ruin DIY furniture like the arch and the pillars. I really like the look of them so much. I'm definitely going to add them for my next island. And I added some Nova lights on top. Now for the middle, I decided to add a piano. My idea was that since my house is a castle, every movie I've seen where they have a castle, there's always a piano inside of it. I guess it screams luxury, but I paired it with the ruined seat, and on the sides of the piano, I added the cancer table and some roses on top. I'm going to add a shell partition to both sides of the rock. I love the shell partition, and it also helps hide some of the things in the background. I hate that my rocks have this puddle on it because it limits what I can decorate, but the shell partition does a great job of hiding it, and I'm using some grass standees to add some green and life to the build. Here's how our final build for today ended up looking. I really love how it looks. If you've been following me for a while, you'll know that in the past I'll fill it up with a bunch of custom designs and just call it a day, but I love the simplicity. Here is a closer look of the back area. Now that I'm looking at it, what do you guys think if I should change the color of the Nova lights to like a purple or maybe like a pink color? I love the blue, but I feel like it blends a little bit too well with the water in the back. But let me know what you guys think. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed the build, the video, or found this helpful, let me know by hitting the like button. And if you want to see more videos like this, consider subscribing to join our little AC family. Also, I completely forgot to mention this. I created a poll last week asking you guys to vote on the next island name, and I got some really good suggestions, but it was a close vote between Aurelia and Aurora. So I'm going to do another poll with just those 2 names, and whichever one wins will be the next island name. So head over to my community tab and cast your vote. Also, don't forget to have your post notifications on so you don't miss out on any future videos, just like my island tour. I love you all so much. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.